You get it. You get it. The whatchamacallit. The
I
thing.
think Craig should
It
do
gives
it.
you advantage.
Last time
Inspiration.
with the Jerkenpoopens, we had been exploring this tomb, and Craig had made some corrupted satyrs very, very angry. They did not like him very much, and they wanted to kill him very, very badly. But the first time we fought them, they did not succeed. We continued to explore the tomb. We found the sarcophagus of Lyalanth, who had a big hammer, and then Craig took the hammer, and then in the next session, we did a lot of things. So first off, we continued exploring the tomb, and we found, the place where they were growing food. We explored and saw, oh, there used to be this family, all of this. I think most of last session we were leaving the tomb, and big meat man came and wanted to kill Craig. And what meat man wants, meat man gets. And so about 600 or 700 of these satyrs came and just attack us. Like 700 of them, like so many. But we beat them and beat them and beat them and beat them. But then meat man come. Meat man, he did not mess around. He hit Craig with big hammer, axe thing. I do not know, but I do know that sometimes you hit wood with hammer or with axe and it break. And so Craig fell down on the ground and bled a lot. I think he bled much. Yes, I think this is the truth. And so with Craig with no more blood, he was very easy to roll down the stairs. He bounced a little bit as we go because, he is around. And we go back to the tomb of Lyalanth, and we beseech the goddess of Amcilia to assist us and to maybe let us have Craig for a little more time. We all said very nice words and kind things that Craig sadly could not hear because he did not have any life left in his body. But with some heartfelt pleas and promises, the goddess Amcilia, along with her sister, I think, Ileana, were able to bring Craig back to us and instill him with a righteous fervor for retribution and battle, along with his hammer that is blessed. That's a weird way to say that word. Blessed.
Bless your heart.
That is blessed with the symbol of Ileana. And
it started
correct?
to go Dracula and then went southern.
Am I wrong in the symbol of Ileana on the hammer?
No, correct.
Okay.
Here, 1 second. I may have not uploaded it, but I have an image of the symbol. I'll just put it in Discord.
Cool. And with that, we have sort of a path forward. Well, a path. We have a force to push against. A force that we have learned more about in this travels, and have some tools maybe to help us defeat them. We have the hammer of Lyalanth. We have many ingredients for an anointment or a cure for some sort of corruption. I think we are missing maybe I don't know what we're missing, but I think we might be missing 1 or 2 things. but we make our way from the tower back towards the logging camp, where almost assuredly everything is, as they say in the southern lands, hunky-dory.
That was very Dracula.
Listen, my accent is like... Okay, so you know when you see like a baby deer like getting up and walking for the first time? And they're like really unsteady and like they fall and falter. Yeah, see that's my accent.
Hey, you'll get there. You'll get better at it.
Listen, I listened back to our last session just to like refresh my brain on things that were said in the ritual, and realized that my voice is not as inflected as I was hearing it in my own head, and I was like, oh goddamn, I gotta do better.
It's fair.
The yeehaw you hear is the yeehaw you get. So
I've told you how much I fucking hate the sound of my fucking voice. So
Also,
Whenever I
would like to
hear
say-
my voice, I'm surprised by it.
yeah.
Also, I would just like to say, before we go on, as far as like notes go, previous sessions I've done, pages.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Last session,
Duh.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
not that
didn't-
much happened.
yeah, we had a big fight.
But here's
and
the
then-
thing. I know I didn't take any note. I know that I didn't take any notes during the session because this could basically be a journal entry for Serafina. It literally says, "Shit went south. Fought Michigan. Craig died. We rolled him down the stairs to Lyolant's tomb. Prayed to gods to bring Craig back. He's back. We're camping in the woods on our way back to camp."
You're muted, Craig.
You're-
We cannot hear you.
Yeah, you're muted, Craig.
Greg died, so he doesn't know shit.
This was true before you died, I think, Craig.
You said you
Yeah.
heard us, sir.
I also can't remember how we got into a yak argument, but I did write. I
We
wrote
were-
yik yak. Craig got whacked.
We were talking about cows because Craig is strong like cow. But then he turned
yeah.
into strong like ram. And then we
Yakety
talked about
yak.
fluffy cows. You will remember the
Yeah,
fluffy cows.
I was showing the long-haired Highland cow. That's how that started in Discord.
There it goes. Yeah.
And then I showed a yak, and then I posted a water buffalo, and which also Ricky was able to correctly identify.
Yeah, but that makes sense that you didn't recognize it because water's involved.
No, I knew what it was. I
Yeah,
searched for
did you
it.
though?
I searched water buffalo.
Yeah, but I'm sure you were confused.
I mean, I don't understand. I think it goes under the water.
They just live near water, I think. I think they
Yeah.
they swim and they like hunt in the water, but they do not. They're
Hunt.
not like amphibians. They are ungulates, I think is the term for hoofed,
It
cloven
is.
hoofed animals.
It is.
There's a term for that.
Yes.
I just learned
I
that
don't know
as well.
exactly how it's pronounced.
Yeah, I don't know how it's pronounced either, but it's like ungulates or ungulates. Or
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, that word.
Yeah.
I've never
Like to undulate. Undulate?
undulates. It's undulates.
It has to do with the motion of chewing, basically.
Yeah, to undulate.
Because they do that like round motion as they chew, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never really thought about that word said out loud.
Yeah.
Undulate.
I think we have taken long rest. Yes.
We were going.
So it's
to camp.
nighttime. Yeah.
Yes. Like
Are
I
you
said, we
doing
have
a-
already taken long rest.
Are you
And-
doing a
No.
watch? What you doing? You just going to sleepy buys?
Greg isn't doing shit.
Yeah.
Craig is going to bed. The rest of us will
Yes.
take turns doing a watch.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I don't have any spells, so I do have spells, but that's fine. Yes, I think fuck, there's nowhere to buy parchment or like fancy incense or anything out here. How am I going to copy spell into my spell book?
Oh, I have an entire stack. Paper
No, you-
made from wood.
No,
You poor,
I need.
poor
This
wizard
is.
boy.
I need very nice paper.
Expensive.
Well, I need very expensive paper, well, really, I have expensive paper. I need expensive incense,
You
and
doubt
like.
the quality of my paper.
No, but I have a book that already has paper. I need incense and inks, and like some perfume, maybe. All sorts of things that are required.
Well,
I have a block of incense.
Uh, uh, correct.
That is-
Expensive.
You get what you get. You don't throw a fit.
Well, no, I don't like incense. I actually do not like the smell of them, but they are required for me to copy spell from here to here.
how tall is Zarin?
I don't know. Like,
I
I mean, like, probably
less
like,
than 6 foot?
yeah, it's like probably like 5'11" and a half and 3/4.
Is that the half first and then 3/4 of the half that's
Listen.
remaining, or is that
Uh-huh.
3/4?
He
Yeah.
is from on the interval of 0 to infinity. He is approaching 6 feet, but he will never reach it. But he will get close enough that you can say that he is 6 foot, but he is really not. He is only approaching it.
Like all those people that tell me I'm 6'2" because they want to be 6'1", but they're only 6 foot tall.
Yes, like this is the thing. He is not actually,
You're that tall. I don't notice these things.
I'm
Yeah,
only
Rufio's tall.
6'1", but people lie to me and tell me I'm taller.
Yeah, no.
don't know,
Rufio's,
when I-
Rufio is super tall.
When I meet people, talk to people, hang out with people, I don't really think about height.
Yeah, it's because you're shorter than
Yeah,
everyone.
you're short.
Yeah, but still, you would think I would be like, oh, you're so tall.
Also, all of your friends are
We're all
giants.
tall. All of your friends are tall is the thing.
John,
Ricky-
you're
We're
the
all
only
tall.
one that I
Ricky
don't really
Irvin?
have to look up at.
Ricky Irvin's tall.
Rufio.
Ricky
Wes is tall. I'm
Wes?
tall.
Have you seen
Baker's
pictures
tall.
of Ricky
Ricky's
Irvin
tall.
recently?
He
No,
got thin.
but I know he's tall.
He got thin and buff.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah,
He was big. He was a big boy.
he was too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Anyway.
of your friends are tall. That's why you don't realize it.
I mean,
John, you're the only one that I really don't have to look up at.
Oh no.
Yeah, well. Is that why you like me the most?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Okay.
Pat's tall. Fuzz is tall.
Is
Not
Pat
that you
tall?
see them a lot. Pat's not tall, but he's not short, I guess.
He has a presence.
He's like, what, like
That's-
5'11"?
That's like my
Yeah.
height, I thought.
I think Pat's 5'11". He looks
Oh,
taller
yeah,
to me
Fuzz.
than he is.
Fuzz
Oh,
is
right.
giant,
It's because
too.
Pat has.
Oh.
Sorry, Pat has a long torso. That's what it is. So he looks tall sitting down. So
Fuzz
and
hates
he's
me.
not as tall when he stands up. Yeah.
Fuzz hates you?
Plus hates me.
Dude, I stabbed that motherfucker
What?
with a sword and he doesn't hate me.
You didn't.
Fuzz-
is
Fuzz
it still a
doesn't
Yes,
stab
I
If
did.
you throw it. If you throw it, is it still a stab?
I think the
Yes.
police report would still say stab.
From the
You
rogue.
pierced him with a sword.
From
Yeah.
the rogue, yes, it's
Well,
still a stab.
For whatever reason, Fuzz doesn't like me, and I'm not sure if it has anything to do with like Terry or just he just doesn't like me as a person. I don't know. I don't really care though.
Anyways, long rest.
Weird.
So yeah. So what's your watch order?
I will let
Serafina will go first.
Yeah, Serafina's. That is a good call.
See, I can't recall Terry ever saying anything negative during a session or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only other thing I could think where he might get like an alternate opinion.
Yeah. But yeah,
Who's
so
going
who
second?
is sleeping first? Or first is who? Sorry, I wasn't paying
First
attention.
is Serafina.
Okay. Second is who?
I'll go second this time.
And third is Ophelia. Okay. Y'all go to sleep. Give me a perception roll, Serafina.
Sorry, my brain wasn't working.
No problem. 20. So you definitely, as you sort of like an hour into your watch, you're hearing a lot of barking and howling from up here-ish. It sounds like there's at least like it sounds like there's like a different number of dogs all the time. Not dogs, wolves all the time. And one of them seems much larger than the others. But it
Seraphina's
seems like there's
just-
some sort of fight going on. Yeah.
Seraphina's
and it-
just like taking that in, but she's sitting there and just kind of petting Ollie, who's like curled up in her lap. And like listening and aware of her surroundings, but like replaying every moment of the battle that we just had in her head. Trying to think if there's anything she could have done differently.
You do hear it coming in your direction. You're not exactly sure how long it would take to get to you.
Gonna
You can roll a survival to
Yeah.
see if you want to judge how long you think it'll take to get to you. If it, if it kept coming in this course.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would take at least 4 hours, but you aren't super sure, like anything specific.
I'm going to go wake up Theron.
Okie dokie.
Theron,
Yes, Seraphina.
Theron.
Yes, I hear you. I'm resting my eyes.
I think we might have trouble incoming.
Why do you think this?
Because I hear a pack of wolves that are fighting and they're getting closer.
I think we are in territory of Big Wolf. Yes.
Yeah, one of them sounds larger than the others, so it might be that one.
Yes. Why do you think he is coming? What do you think he would come this way, though?
I don't know why he would come this way, but the howling is much louder than it was like an hour ago.
Yes, I don't think it is much worry. If they are fighting, then they are not hunting. I think if they start, you stop hearing them fighting, then that might be more cause for concern. If they fight themselves, then they fight themselves. Yes? No?
I don't
Question mark?
know.
I mean, if they are fighting themselves, then they are not working as wolves do in a pack. Yes?
Maybe?
This is my my idea is that if they
Well, yes, that sounds logical, but I don't necessarily always think in logic, so I'm not sure.
Well, I know this is why we discuss and talk, but we are in I think this eastern part of this forest where we are. I think was where they said this Grimhell was. So that would make sense that one was larger than the others. Now, if I do not know if like this Grimhell is like leader of wolves or if he is like they say lone wolf and he like goes off by himself and then is then that is good for us because then he fights the other wolves and then we don't have problems. So
Well,
regardless,
fine. If you don't think it's a problem, go back to your meditation, and I'll
no,
just
I
keep
think
my watch.
it is worth keeping eye out for, but I do not think it is worth like what can we do even if they were to come? What we can dim the fire, we can like make sure they cannot find us, but I mean they are wolves. This is what they do: is they hunt and they can find us if they want to. So.
Fine.
Like
go back to your
if
meditation.
we thought this was
No. Go back to your meditation. It's fine.
No, I'm just saying if you think that they are coming to get us,
Serafina
then
walks off.
okay, bye. Well,
I plop back down in my spot with Ollie and continue my watch.
I do
Make
not-
another perception check at the end of your watch. You've heard more howls, not quite as much barking and fighting, and it does still sound like it's getting closer. But still some barking and fighting.
But it's the end of my watch.
Uh-huh.
So Zaren's done with his meditation.
I mean, it's his turn. I don't know exactly the timing. It would be 4 hours for him to finish his.
Yeah.
And then you're an elf, half elf, half elf get
I don't
trance?
know.
Half
don't think
elves have
so,
to
no.
sleep.
Yeah. So you'd have to spend 12 hours total on the long rest. Because you would have to, or I guess
Yeah, it's-
11, because you
something
can
like that,
do nothing for an hour of your 8-hour rest.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's
Or
not
2 hours.
necessarily.
It's not super.
You don't need like 8 hours of raw sleep. Like, shit.
No.
None of us get 8 hours of fucking raw sleep.
No.
But like, yeah, you need a total of that time. Like, and like that's like waking up and getting getting breakfast going and
Yeah.
Brushing your teeth with a stick.
Chewing on a stick that cleans your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
All right,
thank
roll a
you.
perception check, Zarin.
Have good sleep, Seraphina.
Don't get eaten by wolves.
I mean, I won't. I'm not worried about this, but yeah, have good sleep. Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Night.
hear
I lay with
nearly
my
as
back
much
to him.
commotion as Seraphina did.
Yeah, I do not know what she was worried about.
Some baleful howls, as if like some sort of like wolf injury happened. You have some more movement and running. But make another perception check for the end of your watch.
9.
Yeah. Still just like
9.
some howls and like pain, a little bit of barking, but like not much. Roll. You think it's closer, but you're not positive.
I mean, like I said, if they're fighting, they're not hunting us, so. Okay.
Ophelia's watch.
Ophelia,
Woo woo. Perception.
wake up.
Perception.
Serafina was very worried about these wolves, so I would maybe keep an ear out for them. But, we will see. I do not think this is something that we need to keep worry on.
Ophelia just goes, heh. Like, go on. Go to sleep.
Oh, I mean, I don't sleep, but that's okay. You don't either. I don't think you do either.
Make a survival check, Ophelia.
Do fairies not need sleep?
Yeah, you hear the wolves. They do sound pretty close. You hear a howl and some more fighting, but you're not super great at judging the distance. Zarin, are you gonna just stay awake?
I mean, that's what you do as an elf.
Oh yeah, we'll make another perception check then.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm done there,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But,
Yeah.
just so it's not like
now
15
you make a
people rolling.
survival. Yeah. I get it, but it's fine.
6.
Yeah, you're also not good at judging the distance, but you do hear sort of like the fighting starting to break out again. It does sound definitely much closer than when you first woke up, though.
Yeah. I mean, then, they should be tired. They've been fighting for like 8 hours.
And give me another perception check about an hour to 2 hours later. 2 hours later.
Craig is like curled up with this.
Craig,
With
you
this
could be
hammer.
waking up around now if you want to, or if you just want to be sleeping.
No, Craig's just sleeping with the hammer. He's trying to attune to it,
Yeah.
but it's taken him a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have done that during the middle. Craig, you do actually. You have a dream where you're entering a stone temple, sort of like built into the side of a mountain.
Okay.
Should have a picture of that. 1 second. Where is it? Where be you? Of course, that's what it called, and I couldn't find it because my brain is bad. Over the opening, I put it in Discord. Over the opening of the temple, you see the same symbol that's on the hilt of your new war maul. And as you step inside of it, you hear a voice ask you, "What fuels your fight?" And before you, you see 4 different bowls of sort of this like glowing, liquidy like stuff with this like aura, magical essence coming off of it. There is a black one, an orange one, a blue one, and a red one.
Black, blue, orange, red.
Black, blue, orange, red.
Do they have a smell?
You yeah, you can roll a perception.
Hey.
Oh gosh, I didn't think about a smell.
I think you did this before. I think we did this to you once before.
Yeah,
Same with the smell too.
because I feel like smell is definitely like not a sense that's easy for like the root of the colors. Smell is a hard one.
Oh no, you guys asked me what the pool smelled like.
Oh yeah,
No, I mean,
Jerks.
you
probably.
like it's magic. So if it's battle,
Yeah,
it smells
there's
like
no
blood and steel. You know,
yeah,
if it's like, you know, it reeks of sex. Like, I mean, you know, pick your smell.
Smells like decay, like
Yeah.
Smells
No,
like
they-
3-day old shrimp. Oh, it's the sex one.
Oh, what? I think you might need to talk to your partners.
They make a cream for the
No,
butt.
you notice no smell from them.
Damn it. They all look so delicious. Why do I have to drink one? Well, I'll drink the orange. It reminds me of the sap of the trees I used to harvest.
All right, you drink the orange, and as you do, you see a door in front of you burst, like sort of with this orange energy all around it, and open up.
Well, that was peculiar. I suppose I should follow through, huh? Here we go.
And as you enter through the next door, you hear a voice in your head say, "For what do you beseech the gods?" And you see fire, like sort of like a bowl of each similarly again, but this time you see fire, shadow, lightning, and metal in the bowls. Also, he's the one that decided to eat these. I never said that.
What were they? What were they again?
They are fire,
Fire.
shadow, lightning, and metal.
You would think one would wish to destroy. They might pick something like fire. Fire can make things tough and hard, though. Can make them like steel, diamond. Is noble. Shadow is cowardice. But sometimes I think maybe some slyness is needed. Could be. Thunder, lightning, power. Screw that! I think I'll go with metal.
You choose metal?
Hey,
Are you just picking it up? What you doing? Are you doing anything with it?
is it like liquid metal? Like, is it like
Yes.
Mercury-esque?
Yeah, it
suppose-
sort of looks like mercury. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what do I do with this?
The other 3 bowls disappear when you pick it up.
Hmm. Do I have anything on me? I'm in a
No.
dream.
Yeah, no. I mean, reach down to your hip, roll a D100.
Do I have that dagger?
Roll a D20.
D20? Okay.
Yeah. You do not have the dagger.
Damn it. Well, I guess I've always wanted some silver teeth. And he drinks it.
All right. Feels bad, but nothing bad happens to you. You're in a dream. The door in front of you, again, this time erupts with this silver. It sort of like glosses over in the same metal and then like opens back up for you.
Atlas! I don't
And that's
feel
you-
so good.
Feel very heavy. Yeah, that'll be the dream effect. You feel like Metal Mario, just like super heavy and slow.
Let us go.
Lead.
Lead.
In the next room, you hear the voice ask, "What do you offer?" And you see instead 4 little statues instead of the bowls. A lion, a crow, a wolverine, and a little human. Actually, it would be a little dwarf because you're a dwarf.
I do not have the right to offer anything but myself. And I grab the dwarf.
All right. Do you do anything with it?
I stare at it confused.
It crumbles away. And the
no,
door,
no.
as does the stone blocking the door in front of you.
I didn't have to eat it. Good. Thank you, my new god. I go through the door.
What do you seek? And this time you see 4 new figures, a very rare tome, a legendary weapon, a divine relic, and you see what appears to be a statue, like a victorious battle pose statue of Craig specifically.
Okay, repeat this.
A rare tome, a legendary weapon, a divine relic, and a like victorious battle pose statue of Craig, holding up like a banner of his family house.
I mean, how do I really distinguish that it's like a rare relic or like
It's a dream.
it's a dream?
The item pop up is purple.
Yeah. It's that.
I can pop up as purple. Do they give off any kind of like vibe if I try and like focus on them? Like an insight?
Roll an insight. Yeah. Vibes are way better than smells. Are there any? Choose 2 to focus on.
It was
Tome, weapon, relic, and statue of Craig.
relic and tome.
Relic and tome. Okay. As you sort of focus on those, you believe that the relic, very obviously has ties to Ilyana, whereas the tome seems to, you get feelings of like the more you sort of like focus on it and look at it, it seems to be like a practice manual And you get this feeling that it's meant for like great study and practice.
Shit. And obviously, I feel like the hammer is a weapon.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna roll a d20. 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16 through 20.
For
in the
sure.
Order, in the order you gave them.
You could also just
sure.
have rolled a d4, but you know.
Nope. I want more chaos.
No, exactly the same chaos.
Fine, I'll roll a d4, you dick.
I don't care.
Get
Just saying.
Dink.
Don't you'd also roll a d100 or a d1000.
Statue of Craig.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, look at
I
the selfish.
definitely didn't want that one.
Well, then why'd you roll a goddamn d4 instead
Yeah,
of a
you
d3?
should have rolled a D3 then.
Well, that's not an
You could
obvious
also just
option.
you could just override the dice, John.
Yeah.
You could just override it.
Or are
You
you,
don't have
are you
to-
doing it? Or are you going with the dice?
You don't have to abide by the dice, John.
What are you
Shut up.
doing,
You're
John?
your own man.
What are you
Shut
doing,
up.
John?
Shut
you
up.
have, you have free will.
You
You
take
hate
the statue, or you doing
that I-
something else?
You can
Dice,
make your own
Ricky.
choices.
you hate the fact that I take the dice.
You can
He's
make
doing
your own
dices.
choices.
I really don't want that statue. So, from a Craig perspective, he's not interested. I think
roll a
he's
D3.
interested in the relic. So I'm gonna go relic.
Okay.
Like, does this? Because he's already got the hammer thing, but I'm sure that affects that. He doesn't know. Anyways, relic.
Sure thing. Same thing. Crumble, crumble. Another one more doorway.
I go through the doorway. That was a
As you-
tough one.
And as you go through, you hear a voice in your head say, "What will you destroy?" And you see chains, a vial of poison, a crown, and like a sort of like shape-shifting big monster.
Ooh. Shape-shifting big monster, crown, poison, and chains.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with the shifting monster.
Big ol' monster. Okay.
That reminds me of this monster I have to deal with.
And as you take it, you see it sort of like killed and slain in your hand. And you wake up and you are attuned to your weapon and you feel fully rested.
Yeah.
One rest. And as you look at your weapon, right? Let me make sure yes. You see that it is now called the Moon Fury War Mall of the Initiated Vanguard. You have an ability. It is 1 second. I forgot to fill out the description. That's my fault. Oh my god. Let me do it. Uh, 2d8 damage. It is a +1 weapon. Once per short rest, you can do a smite for an additional 2d8 damage. And There's, you also gain initiative advantage on initiative.
Oh, sweet. That's pretty kick-ass. Advantage on initiatives is... Wow. For a tank. That can bum rush. Bum roll. I don't know. What do you call that?
How do I set that on his character sheet to just have advantage on initiative, Ricky?
In the top, there's a star.
Inspiration?
No, there's a star to the
Oh,
left
I
of
see. Yeah, special
inspiration.
traits. Yeah, advantage on initiative. It's right there. Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Real quick before we continue in gameplay, I ADHD blacked out for a second. What did you pick in the third room? The Kingdom Heart room.
The tome room? I picked the relic.
Orange metal dwarf relic monster.
Relic, okay.
That's the
I
fourth
caught all the
room.
other ones, but
You don't know
the
shit about my dream. Why are you writing that down?
Yeah, it was
It's-
real close between
It's something I
Vanguard and
used to
Inquisitor.
do. I would not write down intentionally the things that were not information my character learned. It was much easier to play that way. Ricky's face. That was Makash's approach.
No, I mean it's all good. There's a lot of times where like visions and like stuff like that I won't write down.
That's funny. I didn't see that.
The meme that Rachel sent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you guys are sort of getting things ready in the morning, yeah, you're cooking breakfast. Make a, it's been quiet actually for about an hour or two. Make another perception check.
All of us.
Yeah, everybody. Zarin and Ophelia, you two are first to hear it as you hear a large howl that sounds very close to you in this area.
How close?
Just out of your vision through some large trees and bushes and stuff.
Oh, so like here.
Yeah. And you again start hearing this sort of sounds of like barking and fighting amongst the wolves themselves after it had been quiet for a bit.
Serafina, Craig.
I
I hate you, Craig. Stop. I'm gonna stab
What?
him in the neck.
What, Zarin? What's wrong?
Listen, do you hear?
God, I wish AirPods were a thing.
Craig, do you hear?
No.
Listen.
Okay.
Serafina, do you hear?
Do I hear? Now that he's pointing
Yeah,
it
after
out?
you start listening, you hear. Yeah, you all hear now. Except for
That's
Craig,
what I
who
was
doesn't
hear-
want to.
That's what I was hearing last night.
Yes, I know, but we couldn't do anything about it last night, so I think we can start. Do we want to start moving?
Probably would be a good idea.
Well, let us see if we can get out of the warpath of this creature. Yes. I mean, we'll try and do what we can to not be in the shitstorm.
Yeah. So as you sort of get everything packed up and you're starting to move, you do unfortunately hear it coming right towards you. Oh my god, one second. I'm trying to... There we go. And the first thing you see is this gorgeous, giant, white, multi-headed wolf with heads coming out from all of it. Sort of most of the heads looking behind him and sort of howling and barking and stuff. And as he gets more into your vision range, behind him, you see an image I'm going to send on Discord. These much smaller, sort of shadowy looking wolves. And as you look back at the large wolf, you notice that there is this sort of like shadow dripping off of his fur. And as these smaller wolves sort of like catch up to him and nip at him and bite him, you see that they leave more of this darkness on his fur. And after they sort of bite him, they sort of like seem to like dissipate and crash into the ground, into this like poof of shadow, but leaving him sort of turning more and more black and sort of like dripping with this shadowy energy.
Saren, we have to help that creature.
I agree.
I think
Something's not
this
right
is the
here.
creature. This is the creature that Beatty wanted us to take down. I think, and we can see why. Looks like his friends have already started.
It's no way to treat such an elegant creature.
It's just a puppy.
Elegant is a word.
Beautiful beast.
It's just
Yes,
a
let
puppy.
us-
We need to help it.
It's starting to
This is
turn and
not-
run away from you.
Do you understand
How
what
far
puppy
away
is?
it?
It's
do, and
it's
it's a
still
puppy.
at least 100 feet.
Okay,
I mean, we can engage the little
Okay.
ones.
I can make it. No.
I mean,
Yeah,
we can
I'm gonna engage
we
the
can
little
attack
ones,
them
yeah.
from 100 feet away.
Yeah.
So I mean, like we just move to engage.
Move to
Whatever
engage.
Whatever we need to do for that, Rubio.
Yeah, I guess it would sort of just be
I would like to barrel roll charge the
RP.
moment I can.
Yeah, if you want to try and barrel roll,
I want to go
charge one,
full barrel
whatever that
roll.
means.
That means I go Giant's Might, and I charge, and I'd use Charger at the nearest.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
It's
nearest
okay.
Shadow.
Here, let me just pull out
As Seraphina shoots a random crossbow. And
Short bow.
Short bow.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like firebolt's like 120 feet, so
Oh god, that's so big. Why can't I make it smaller?
Very small. Very small indeed.
Yeah, you see three of this little guys. He's like sort of like biting at them and fighting them off himself and starting to turn and like run back away from y'all.
Yeah, I go giant mode and begin to like full on barrel roll with my armor towards them and charger. And hit whatever one that I can, or if there's a mass of them that I can bowl over.
Yeah, roll an attack. I guess here we'll pull out your guy.
Wow. Not very good with my new maul.
No, not at all. Yeah, maybe you're still, you're still getting used to the weight, and you swing it, and you just sort of completely fuck up as you go for it. Slam it into the ground hard.
That is, I guess, I don't know what
Me
we're doing
too.
combat-wise right now, so... You said RP.
Yeah, it's not full on combat,
Yeah.
I would say.
I will continue to swing and engage
Yeah,
at whatever is
yeah.
next to me.
Who else wants to take an attack?
How far away are they at this point?
We'll say still 100 as if you're reacting at the same time. It doesn't have to necessarily be after Craig already ran up there.
I have a short bow. Can I use my short bow?
Yeah.
I just want to fire a shot at the one that's closest to me.
Sure.
Oh, shit. Oops. Why am I clicked on Ollie? God damn it. Well, not that great.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, you find yourselves doing a poor job of attacking these shadow wolves. And they seem to be getting out of your way and continuing to bite the big wolf, who is also running away, making it increasingly more difficult to help him.
I'm just gonna, like, I guess with the rest, I know we're not, like, in combat, but, like, the rest of just, like, we want to help you! Let us help! Come back!
While he's still in range, you hear this again, this really, like, sort of baleful howl as you see three of its heads sort of, like, look up into the air and howl. And, like, it seems like all of the wolves near it are dispersed into shadow as he continues running away.
The wolf?
And unfortunately out of your vision. Yes. Looking much already, even with just those few bites that you saw, increasingly darkened from the exchange.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah, it's not a real combat. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, what were you going to do?
I mean, I had the things I was going to do, but if you run away, it's fine.
Yeah, no, he's going to run away. You have to make a whole elixir for that, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you see it run back toward the north.
I pursue.
He easily outruns you.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just trying to track him.
Unless people are following you, you're going to get very quickly separated from your group.
Serafina follows.
Yeah, I mean, we'll follow. That's fine.
Yep.
All right. Roll survival checks. All right, so you're able to find the fucking trail. When Ophelia reminds you that she was already told to go to the north of this place to find the wolf and kill it.
Yeah, like we knew the wolf was in the north.
Yeah.
Ricky, did we...
Actually, it would be more.
Is it
over
that I
here
won't
when
be
she
able to
was told
have that survival isn't going to be able to because I already have
No,
6?
actually over here.
No, I mean, I'm just saying 6 is what the number you're supposed to have.
Okay.
Whether or not we change that at some point, I don't know. I would have to look and spend a second looking at it when I can actually view the character sheet.
That's fine. I was just curious. Like I said, it was just something that I noticed.
Yeah, well, actually, I might be... Because you should have 6 and 2 expertise, and it should be in sleight of hand and probably stealth.
My expertise are sleight of hand and stealth, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you have 6, then it's not like I don't think we missed anything. I think we may have just changed what it was
Nature?
doing.
Yeah, I think I don't think I'm supposed to have proficiency in nature.
Yeah, I don't know where it would have come from. I didn't mean to roll that.
Neither do I.
How do I unlock the character sheet to edit it, Ricky?
Upper left.
Oh, right. Cool.
No left.
Yeah, I don't know how you got nature.
And it should be survival, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because Phalos gives deception survival. And rogues get 4.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, you know that this thing is greatly outpacing you. But you know that if you follow this thing for potentially another day, you could make it to where its rumored den is. Not like exactly knowing where it is, you still have to search for it, but like you'd be in the rough area.
Is that it?
I just want to make sure you have all the information before you decide what to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that it?
this.
How are you keeping up with me? Hey, how am I?
I travel a lot later than you do, Craig. This is how.
Oh, Greg trips.
Oh. But yeah, you're able to follow the trail as you start. Let's get rid of all these portraits. As you move up a square, I will need you to make more survival checks. You nail it. You're following this big guy, no problem.
Who's a
Another round of
giant
survival checks. Yeah, and perception. You can probably hear it as well. Y'all keep following. And you know that, Ophelia, you know that this is about where you were when Meatman told you to just head north. Like you were on the coast south of here.
Okay. We should head
yeah.
north.
We are north.
Just a feeling.
We have gone north maybe like a whole day travel. Almost.
Yep.
And yeah, it has been a whole day's travel. It is late again. It is dark as you are searching around. It is getting harder to look for stuff. And you think that this is the point where you would really be like searching for his den. So it's a lot rockier. The prints aren't showing up quite as easily. Terrain's a lot harder.
Well, do we
Should
want
we wait
to?
till morning to try and find him?
Do we have till morning to wait? Does he have till morning to wait? He was
No.
being
He may
attacked
not.
by creatures made of shadow, and I think that, well, he was attacked all last night, so presumably they, maybe the shadow wolf was,
Foreshadowing
the
the
night?
meat man.
come from the night, yes. At least one of us is keeping up.
I try.
Ah, I
So,
kept it just fine.
You did well, Craig. Do you need to take
Alan.
a break?
Thank you.
No, you have had bad last day is not very good for you. Do you want to take break? Do you want to continue on?
I do actually feel as though I could benefit from a few minutes. Yes.
Well, let
I,
us take a moment here, and perhaps we can look and see. What's the terrain like? Is it still forest?
Yeah, it's getting into the mountains. So like you could be in a forest section or a like whatever you would call next to a mountains where you're done with the trees, but it's still like sort of like it's rocky and stuff right next to it.
I think maybe we can look for because he does not make his home in like in trees, so we can look in the terrain and we can look in the. Sorry, I stopped being able to talk. We can look in the terrain and see if there is somewhere where Big Wolf might live. Maybe if you see, like, keep an eye out. Maybe you see little lizard with like 8 heads. That might be a good sign that wolf is near. Maybe it is something that, like a plant here, they eat them, make them grow the more heads. Who knows? But let us see if we can find a bearing right in the night. So yeah, We're gonna search.
Okay. Give me an survival check. Yeah, survival still. Yeah, so as you're looking around, you do start seeing like these claw scratches mostly, and these sort of little pools that they sort of look like the shadow dripping from the smaller wolves, and it's just this like dark, inky pool that's left on some of the rocks as you look around. And as you're looking around, yeah.
I was just say, I'm gonna sort of like take like a vial or something and like push the like shadow darkness around. Does it have like the same like sort of like feel of like something like from the Shadowfell, or is that a whole different ball of wax? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it that kind of shadow, that kind of darkness, that kind of like malevolence, or
Roll a perception.
no?
You have a hard time telling if you think that, but you do notice that it likes to stay together. Like when you push the vial through it, it sort of like bends around it, and then like sort of like snaps back into place.
Yeah, like mercury.
Yeah.
I'd like to poke it with my Warmaul.
Okay.
Do I get any kind of like feedback from it?
I mean, it seems kind of like an evil little shadow. I don't know if your Warmaul would definitely necessarily detect that, but yeah, it seems.
Craig doesn't know yet.
Yeah, I know.
Craig's just kind of like, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like an evil little shadow.
Hey, Zarin, it is evil. I can tell. The Warmaul.
Would you like to roll a perception?
No.
Good job, Craig.
Craig hates noticing things.
Good job. Here, pats him on the back.
No. I don't know why I
Good-
bothered.
Good observation. I will write that down for later consideration. Shadows are very evil. All right.
You do know we are going to run into the meat man, right?
Ah, no, I think he is scared of this creature.
Is he now?
Why not he go and kill it himself then already instead of asking us?
I don't know, but he seemed to think he could kill me.
Well, he did kill you,
If he cannot kill
so he
this
was right.
creature,
But he would have killed this creature if he could.
can I, I want to attack Zarin with my eyes. I cut my eyes at him very harshly and stop answering.
We were having good conversation.
You.
What is-
He certainly did kill me.
Yes,
But you brought me back.
yes.
So I am not dead.
I have very good memory. I remember the last 48 hours.
You just make it sound so definite. Like I cannot redeem myself. I do not like your attitude, Zarin.
It is definite because it happened like yesterday. We were all here.
I just feel a little bit confused.
I am confused why you make big deal of this.
Zarin, I am feeling things in myself. And they are not those strange, weird things that we have talked about before.
We have never talked about this before.
But I don't know.
Craig,
what
are you
has
becoming a man?
changed. Craig looks down at his junk. He
No,
thinks to
he's in a
himself
keg.
for
He
moment.
can't see his junk.
Yeah, he looks
He
down
can
at
see
his
down.
like bottom of his keg. That's what I see. He looks like down his keg. I mean, no. No, no, I'm not. No,
You're not
But,
becoming a man?
Serafina, I am indeed already a man, but I need not show you my pubic hairs to prove it.
I don't want to see that.
It's good, because it's an ugly sight. Haven't trimmed in many years. But Zarin, I'm not
So-
quite sure how to explain it. But since I've been back, I've had such a dreadful feeling, but an equal feeling of hope. I am not sure how to describe it otherwise. Hope and dread, hand in hand.
Craig, we are in the middle of nowhere. We do not have anyone else out here we can rely on except us. And we are fighting and do battle with very, very strong foes. So the dread does not worry me. The hope, though, that is good. That shows that you have purpose and drive. Besides, finding your mythical white birch tree, whatever you call it, or doing whatever job came next. A bigger purpose can make you see the world a little different. It gives you a reason for striving to be better. It gives you a reason for continuing, even though it would be easy to just go home and forget it. It gives you a reason to fight. It gives you a reason to strive to be better. And I think
No.
that you will be better.
I used to think that there's just this drive that I've always had, but no direction. I thought
Yes.
that I knew where I was going.
Well,
But now, I still don't know where I'm going. And I'm fine with that, because something is pointing me in a direction at least. And I feel like this bigger purpose will solve my own problems, as mundane as they may be to a higher power, as I go along this journey.
I think in the city they sell tincture for that, Craig. You do not need to go across country for something for help this problem. It's like little tincture. You go teet 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 teet, and then you're good for like 5 hours.
Zarin, I have an entire flask filled with that. I don't need it.
Well, then why
I
do you
am-
have giant flasks of it, Craig? If you do not need it, why do you have giant flasks?
It is for my potential partners.
Okay, why do you know? We don't ask questions here, Craig. If
You do ask
Why do you
questions,
have it?
Zarin.
Why do you have it? Why do you have it out here?
I don't
If it's
know
for
where things
potential
are going to
partners.
happen.
You saw him eyeing up Lemmy when we were in camp, do you not? Do you remember? He was looking.
No,
I
no.
think
he
he likes
is
the-
too much of a pussy for me.
He likes the slender ones, I think.
I like the strong ones, but strong of mind.
Oh,
I
you
feel you're
should.
just gonna look at
Oh,
Zarin.
Zarin?
I know.
It's-
You would-
When he says it, Craig is like looking off wistfully into the distance.
No, see, because Craig doesn't think Zaren's smart. That's the difference.
No, but Seraphina and Ophelia, because Rachel said this, Seraphina and Ophelia both immediately look at Zarin.
I just like a person with a big brain.
You know, I think when we get back to city, maybe I will introduce you
Oh,
to
shit.
Gideon. He has both the brain and get fucked, Rufio, and the intelligence.
fucked.
So as you're all talking and walking around, it's getting pretty dark, and you almost don't even see this sort of like crack, that like as you sort of walk around it, it sort of looks, it's like an optical illusion where it almost looks like there's a rock wall here at first, but the shadow it's casting hides a cave entrance. And as you look inside, you see an incredibly large wolf enshrouded in this dark, shadowy energy, sort of like circling, spinning all around it. Roll an investigation check. Actually, you know what? I'll make you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, secret god in the sky, make me roll things poorly.
Mm-hmm. So, Seraphina and Zarin, you're sort of looking around. The group is searching for things. You two see very well, and you're not Craig, so you're having an easier time. Whereas Ophelia is having trouble seeing, so you can't blame her
Yeah.
for not investigating well.
And yeah, and
And
I
you two... Sorry, go on.
no, you do you. I just have something that I'm doing before this.
You two happen upon what looks like one of those giant rabbits that you saw the hunters bring to camp on the ground of the cave, and next to it there is a wooden barrel.
Hey, what does the barrel look like?
You don't know. You haven't noticed the barrel.
Craig, dead rabbit on the ground, big ass rabbit.
What's
Hey.
what's the wolf doing?
Can we
The
cook
wolf
that?
appears to be unconscious or in some sort of trance or something. It appears to be just surrounded by this swirling shadow energy.
I think we need to restrain it and get it all of that negative energy out of it.
Can I look and see if there like is it like he's in a cage of this energy, or is it like something that is like intrinsic of himself?
Roll an arcane.
25.
It appears to be like a cocoon of this energy of some kind.
Okay. I'm gonna cast light on whatever Ophelia is holding, just for reference.
Yeah, Ophelia
so
can now
she-
see.
Yeah, so she can see.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah, it's the cantrip I took this level for you.
Aww, so sweet.
Yeah, I would take it earlier, but I only got 3.
If you'd like to investigate the barrel or the body further, just say so and you can roll.
Investigate the barrel.
He'll do the barrel.
Okay. So as you're investigating the barrel, you do find that it appears to be a keg actually. And the tap is open and it seems to be empty, but as you're sort of looking around the tap, you find this very sticky, dark substance that, because you're in darkness, oh wait, no, there's a light next to you. You see appears to be this as the light sort of like hits it directly, it appears to be this incredibly dark, deep red color, but it looks black otherwise.
Hey, something's off.
So, with this cocoon,
Does it look like the rabbit drank out of the barrel or something? Or anything?
Yeah, I want to look
if
at
you
the
wanna-
rabbit.
Yeah, Seraphina will investigate the rabbit. What do you want to know about the cocoon?
do I think that it's like attached to him?
Give me an example of what you mean.
Like
Or like
If-
in the difference of meaning between what attached would mean versus what unattached would mean.
Attached would be like it's like glued to him, and if he were suddenly somewhere else, it would be with him still. Or if it was like, I'm considering if I can teleport him out of the cocoon.
I see.
That's kind of
Trying
like
to
what
think
I'm
of
getting
what
at
the
is like
best-
if it's emanating from him or if it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Make a perception, actually.
6.
You can't tell, but make another arcana. That would also work. There would be two ways of you telling, but you can't quite figure out either of them at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for the rabbit, though, it looks like as you're sort of like looking around, poking around it, you notice that at some point you get the same sort of sticky substance from the meat and bones of the rabbit that came from the spout of the keg that Craig was investigating.
That was excellent.
Spout of the Craig.
Ooh. It seems like something was consuming this sticky, evil substance.
I think we need to get.
Is it red? Was it red or
It was a deep, deep red, yes.
do you think
Sticky.
yeah, Rufy, I'll go and look and see, is it blood and more specifically like the corrupted blood from the altar?
What are you doing to see that? Do you have
I'm a blood
spell
wizard.
or?
I'm a blood
Yeah, that's
wizard.
true.
I mean,
You're
I
a
have
blood
I have
wizard.
blood
Roll.
print
Yeah.
that I can cast as a ritual. It just takes time.
I see.
But like I would figure if it's like
roll an arcana.
yeah, I
you
mean for the purpose of this, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 19.
You know that at some point this was blood, but you don't know from when or what.
I do not like this at all, Zara. We need to purify this creature.
I agree. Do you have idea for how to do that? I have one idea, but I think it will not work. But
My idea may be a bit aggressive and forward.
okay.
We're not killing it.
We restrain it.
I think if you get near that aura will not allow you to do this, Craig.
Then we need to fight the aura.
Yes, that is what I am trying to think of solution for. Or you can go and touch and see if I'm correct or if I am wrong. But
Well, I'm
you
sorry
send
if
popcorn to do
smart Zarin got to it first.
no, I'm saying I'm trying to think of solution. If you think you have solution, then you can try your solution, and then when it doesn't work, we will fight whatever demon gets summoned, and then we will have a wolf friend. Do you speak wolf? Anyone here? Serafina, Ophelia, do you speak wolf?
No.
No, I don't. No.
No.
Okay, good. So, it is good to know which options are not available to us, and this is one that is not available. So, we can strike that through the list of possible solutions to this.
So you think I should just go attack it?
No, but I think I don't
How
think
else
any of
do
us.
we engage in this shadow?
Well, you.
We have no way
can-
to purify it.
Mm,
Do you have any sorts of magics?
So,
your
well,
curses?
I mean, you say we do not have way for purifying it, but at the same point, we have gathered many things that might be useful.
Maybe that moon water would help. That you have in
Perhaps.
your Because you collected some of it, didn't you, Craig?
I did. Didn't
Yes.
I? I just don't have it in my inventory.
Yeah, you filled up your water skin, I believe.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, I still think we should try and restrain it before attempting anything. Asking for trouble.
Here's the thing with restraining it. Do we have anything strong enough?
Aye. How about some magic?
Do you have magic?
Don't you pay attention when we fight? You see, like, the runes flare up on his newly, like, white keg armor.
Yeah, but I thought that was just magic for you. I didn't think you could do magic. That's what we got the wizard for.
Aye, but I have one that can restrain, at least temporarily. Could give us an edge.
Do you want to purify him, Craig?
I would like to take the initiative and let you three have an opportunity to attempt to purify. And should we not be able to, we find other means.
Okay. How do you want to
Those
purify
means do
him?
not include killing it.
I have several ideas. We have the water that I've got.
Okay. What else do we have?
I feel as though I may be able to cleanse to some degree with my weapon.
That is not how hammer works, Craig.
That is how Craig believes smiting works.
What else do we have?
Ophelia, can you do anything?
I'm currently looking through that, but no. Well, if we end up needing to restrain the wolf, I do have hold person, but that's probably
No, this would be.
Wolf is not person. I am sorry.
yeah. I realized it as I said.
What else do we have? Perhaps, does anyone remember a story that we saw in tower?
We have a bow.
We have a bowl. What else do we have?
We have the tears.
We don't have the tears we get from a wolf itself.
Not
But
this
I-
wolf, different wolf.
I have tear vial.
But we have what else?
Ice with tear vial.
We need mushroom. Do we have mushroom?
What mushroom?
Ophelia
Uh,
The
does.
ghost glove?
Yes. Yeah, ghost glove flower, and I have ghost glove sap.
I have that too.
Do we have the mushroom?
I do not know what mushroom you speak
I believe
of.
Craig has eaten all the mushrooms.
I thought he didn't eat all of them.
He
but-
has eaten or destroyed all of the mushrooms, I'm pretty sure.
I thought I left a mushroom.
Maybe he left some. Did you leave some? I don't know.
Because
I
on a
wasn't keeping
meta
track.
detail, I would
Yeah.
definitely leave one.
Ophelia did get one. I do remember
Okay.
that.
I feel like I also
Oh yeah, Ophelia. Yeah, Ophelia. Oh right, Ophelia asked for Craig's opinion and he ate one. He did eat another one later, but there was more than one to find at that time.
If you look on your character sheet, there is backpack icon on the right side. This shows items that you might have.
I don't have it in there.
I also don't have
He-
the mushroom in here. That's how I figured out I had the flower and the sap.
Yeah, we actually looked, Ricky.
Mhm.
Go figure.
I know I didn't pick up any
You
of
may
the,
have
any of that
you
stuff.
may have given the mushroom to the botanist in the camp. I'm not sure.
No, the botanist had one already.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, I have written down Ophelia got mushroom.
Okay. We'll say Ophelia has one. I'll put one in their inventory because I feel like you should have at least one if I'm remembering things correctly.
Yeah, seriously, like I would not on a meta level have used all of them.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I like fucking around, but I
On
like having
purpose,
what
I
we
think
need.
should be the phrase at the end there though, just in
Yeah.
case as like a qualifier. Like when they say allegedly before a crime, even when they definitely did it.
I definitely did it.
No, I don't. I don't think you did it. I feel like there was at least one extra that was around.
It just means that we only get one opportunity to fucking try.
Yeah, I mean,
do you have
we-
all of it though?
how many total ingredients are there? Review.
There are the 3 obvious ones in step 3, the mushroom, the water, and the sap. And then you see that she collects the tear. That's the 4th, which you have the 1 tear from the ice wolf. What you don't have is the twig from the tree cut with a glowing blade with 6 leaves on it.
What the fuck does that mean?
She muddles the leaves in the bowl and then adds the other ingredients.
Yeah, but what does a twig from a white bark tree with glowing blade and 6 leaves like?
I believe if you look at the next section, you see. Oh, I didn't put the word glowing in it. Well, the next section is how you make the weapon coating that you would use for cutting the branch.
So we don't have all of the ingredients. So we can't do that.
So
He also uses it to make the wolf cry, but I didn't tell that story. I forgot to change the header for our second level.
You're good. So the 3 ingredients are used in 2 different things.
Yes. A weaker one that is a weapon coating, and a stronger one that is a corruption killing elixir.
It seems like we have a very short list of options. We can either help this creature now with the resources that we have, or we can save them and use them for something beneficial to help us against the meat man.
Why do they want this creature dead, I wonder, or corrupted at least?
They did. They don't anymore.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Serafina?
I'm...
Creatures.
I technically wouldn't know this. This was told to Ophelia. While I was
Creatures
sleeping.
like this should be cherished. They are rarities. They usually are thought to have special control over things such as the elements or other creatures. There is usually something special and powerful about them, whether dark or good or neutral.
He is a giant wolf with 8 heads. I think this is powerful in of itself. But we do not know where this white tree is, or no? Besides,
Perhaps the white tree that was underground?
I mean, sure, but I mean, that we cannot exactly go back and. Why is John dressed like Shaggy?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Fiona was going bonkers.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Did she find some Fiona feast or something like that?
No, she.
Was she getting chased by a ghoul or something?
Yeah, no, she was knocking the little fucking blinds on the door that I have to my room has glass. It's like a glass window
I
door.
see.
It's a
So
real
like Fred and
scrap.
Daphne weren't in.
Yeah, she's really scrappy today.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was terrible.
Yeah.
No, you don't know why it was terrible.
I'm just.
He has
agreeing.
to, right? Yeah.
No, there's no shot. No shot. No way in fucking hell.
He's a clever boy.
Nah.
He didn't have his
It's
headphones
not
on
like
when...
the things I said
I know.
were
Yeah,
no,
that
I'm
was
telling
very
Rufio
subtle.
that he...
Seattle. That's the word I was looking for and couldn't think of.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
You look like
you
Shaggy.
stood up.
I
When
look
you
like
walked...
Shaggy.
When you walked away,
You're wearing like brown
Ricky was
pants
like,
and a green
why
shirt.
is you look like Shaggy? So that's why he said she's very scrappy. Fiona's very scrappy today.
Scrappy deer.
Man.
Oh
Gotcha.
God, Rachel.
And that's why I suggested she was playing with a ghoul or got some Fiona feast because that's like a spin on a Scooby treat.
Scooby snack,
Scooby
yeah.
snack. Sorry.
Scooby snack.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I have a question for the DM.
Uh huh.
Does this wolf look like it might be like Fae, like from the Feywild? Any chance?
Not necessarily.
Okay, that's fine.
These pants, by the way, are eggplant colored.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
They
sure.
don't look
They're
They-
aubergine.
Yeah, they look very
Yeah,
brown.
I mean, yeah, aubergine. No, they're super fucking purple when you see them in person.
Yeah, they looked brown for the camera. I agree.
Well, I think whatever we're gonna do, we need to
The
do it because I don't think it can
blues,
stay
okay,
in that shadow for very long.
Yeah,
I don't think so
see
either.
Rachel, but maybe she just sort of
Rachel?
left him off for the minute.
Rachel, you there?
Hello. Well, then I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Sure.
Potty break, jerk and poop. Change the name of the group.
Look, he's the one that changed it.
Cher, guess what?
It's the one that changed it.
Cher, guess what?
Me?
Yeah,
Did
you.
you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you say my name. But yes. What?
Hi.
Hi.
So I started talking to somebody new today,
Uh-huh.
and I sent them a picture of me in that cat shirt. If you saw me on Facebook,
Maybe. Hang on, let me pull it up.
yeah, you should check on that. You should check that picture on Facebook.
If Facebook needs to get rid of this fucking meta AI thing, it's pissing me off.
Yeah, Meta is bullshit.
I fucking love that shirt.
Right? It's such a bad quality, but oh my god, is it amazing. So I had mentioned to her that I found out she's a sex therapist, and two, yeah, right. Two, I'm like, oh yeah, I just overhauled my wardrobe and stuff. She's like, oh, do you have any pictures or anything? And I was like, oh no, just this one. I sent her that, and she's all like, I never thought I would say somebody could make that shirt a shirt with cats on it like that make somebody look sexy, but you do.
Hey,
And I'm like,
look at you go.
yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
We can now.
Yes.
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 Bless. It's taking forever
Yeah,
to
but-
reload. My connection, my Wi-Fi just cut out for a second at the worst time possible. But I should be good.
We
Good.
see you.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
I do have a question though. While we're kind of paused, can you angle your camera down any?
Me?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, like you're like this.
Yeah, like you. We just see this essentially.
And I'm cozy. Hold on.
Yeah, much
There
better.
you go.
Like it's fine when you're like sitting forward, but when you're relaxing, you literally look like what is it, Wilson from Home Improvement?
Yeah, I'd hate to tell you this, but that's also when I drive. So
I know it is. I've been in the car with you.
I am like sitting on the back of my heels too, so I have made myself taller in this chair already. So
Hockey donkey. Craig's not there.
Oh, he's coming back. I was gonna say we should all just like leave. Just he does.
What?
Nothing.
Hi, I'm Craig in a keg.
Hey,
I've got a big hammer. I like to hit stuff with it.
Yes.
Okay,
I really
but
don't like that I can't see my screen.
yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look into
I'm
it.
sure it'll work next time, I bet.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Okay.
something with this wolf. We need to do it. I don't think he can stay in the shadows for much longer.
Is
Craig
there?
pulls out his war maul.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't see another way. Unless you do, Zarin. Please be clear in your idea.
Um. Well, here is what I'm thinking. To do this I think to do this the correct way, we do not have the ability to. To get the ability to do this the right way, I think would take very much time.
I don't
He
think we
probably
have that
doesn't
much
have that.
time.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is like holding like a prison or if this is like a transformation.
It seems
Or
like
what?
a transformation of some sort of symbiotic relationship. We need to
Yes, but
stop it.
Whatever it is, it's not good.
I understand, but if we do a wrong solution, then it still doesn't help.
Look,
The wrong
I am
solution
going-
done now is the same as not doing anything.
I still propose I go in and restrain it and give you three an opportunity to try what you wish.
But there's nothing to try. We don't have the ingredients.
Try attacking the shadows only. Try what is a shadow's weakness. Let us attack
Light?
it there. Can we bring light to the shadow in some way?
Craig, there are darkness in this world that light cannot pierce.
And there is always darkness you can destroy, Zarin.
Oh, you do not. You hear, but you do not listen.
And you listen, but you do not care. But that is neither here nor there.
I do care. I am trying to do right thing.
In this
I don't-
particular situation, sure.
In every situation we've had in like the last week, I've tried. But okay. Try and restrain it, Craig. I believe in you.
Tell me about your plan, Craig.
Craig is going to charge it.
Good. Love it.
Charge it all barrel mode, giant like. And if I hit on my attack, I will do my flaming chain restraints and let everybody else have an opportunity to do as they wish. That's my rune of
It does,
Fire.
just so I know how to react to
my
it
fire
correctly.
rune. It's flaming shackles.
Flaming shackles. One second.
Shackles.
Overly intricate combination.
I didn't mean to roll
that.
Oh
No, I did that.
No, I definitely did it. It's got my name on it. It's fucking hilarious though.
Channels the masterful craftsmanship for Grace Smith, so wearing or carrying it out. You can scrap this for proficiency bonus. It's double for any damage. Low level. In addition, when you hit a creature with an attack, use a weapon. You can invoke the word. Summon fiery shackles. Darkness and you want to attack the shadow correctly and consuming it, not the wolf itself.
I would like to attempt to. Yeah.
Yeah, make your attempt.
If I have the ability to when I get up to it, and if I fuck it up, like whatever. But that is what Craig's goal is, and he believes that fire could potentially purge it. Yeah. So
Here, let me give you a target just so you can hit something.
okay.
The
The fuck is that thing?
It's a dinosaur, literally.
Do I still have Giant's Might on? I do.
How long does it last? Because you cast it in the morning.
No, it lasts a minute. That's why I'm like, it's asking me is like complete
Oh, I
previous. Oh, here we go. Usability. There we go. I will go all big and go super barrel roll. I just imagine Craig starts running and running and running, and then he like leaps into the air, and using his kind of like ability to like woodsmith things, kind of like goes a little more barrel-y in his total like turtle shells in and just starts. Yes, that is what happens.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Those are really fucking high rolls. So yeah, I attempt to shackle it in such a fashion.
I don't see damage numbers. What the hell? Is there anything left you have to click? Because I don't have anything for me to click that I see.
For what?
I don't know. Oh, there's 16 there, but I don't see his damage on the. I see the 16 for his rune, but not any damage on his war maul.
Oh, I don't have damage.
Is,
on the
right.
is there
wall.
damage on the
Right.
war maul set?
No, the war maul that's the old item.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the new item.
No, I know. And just remind me 1 second. It's like damage plus at ATR, or what is it for?
It'll be 2d8 plus
Yeah.
at mod.
At mod. Okay, yeah. I knew it was something really easy and that I just always forget here. There, now you have it on your character sheet.
But he also has a feat or something that rerolls damage or something. I forget what it is.
You what?
Maybe it's Great Weapon Master, Great Weapon Fighter.
Oh, I do.
His
have
fighting
great
style.
weapon.
Yeah, he does have GWF.
Yeah, so it'll be the dice roll will be different.
Doesn't it auto reroll for that already? I thought you had that set up.
I did on the one mall that he had. If you look at the damage thing on the mall that I made when I made the character, that'll have the.
Yeah.
It's probably like.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was something specifically on the weapon, not like
Yeah,
a
yeah, because you
item
have
added
to.
to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Right, that makes
probably
sense. No, I
like
get it.
1d12k
Keep high.
or
Okay,
R.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's like R greater than 2. I think is the notation.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
you can see it on the mall that he had.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. He should still have it. Mall. Nope, not what I meant to do. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
so you
roll
can
it a
see the
bunch of
mall
times.
is 2d6 R equal 2 is re-rolling if it's 2 or less on the damage dice.
Cool.
So do I need to roll again?
Yeah, roll again.
Shit.
We'll keep the first hit number for the
Okay.
18.
Okay,
16
cool.
for the runes. Sure. So that's 35 total. Make a constitution save as like you hit and you see this like dark energy sort of like focus where your hit is and start like swirling into itself in front of you and sort of like repelling your attack.
Okay. You said Constitution?
Yeah.
Jesus.
As you fling backward, repelled by this shadowy energy.
As that happens, I shove the wolf. At
What
that
do you
same
mean?
time. Because I get to shove him when I charge
I see.
and hit.
Okay, sure.
Is there like a wall nearby? Like what's around?
Yeah, you get slammed into a wall quite hard,
No, like
and
can I
you
slam him
take
into a
11
wall from
damage.
where I was angling it?
How far can you move something?
I don't
You
think
can
we
nudge-
have a charger on here. Shit.
You can
It's
nudge
10
him toward
feet,
a
I think.
wall. I hear John twice again.
Yeah, it's coming
How
through
about
Foundry
now?
as well.
No, now I do not. Which is weird because it's when I went to
No,
mute
I
him on
reloaded.
Foundry, he said, yeah, but it still it said you were muted when I tried to mute you.
Probably because I hit it just before you.
But I could hear you when I hit it.
No, the
Anyway,
mute
it
button
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
work, but it's fine.
I see.
It's 10 chargers 10 feet.
10 feet. You can try and shove it into a wall.
Yeah, I'd like to try and shove it into the wall when I do it, and when I hit the chains, that it hit chains to the wall.
Yeah. You do see the energy of the chains sort of like swell and try and grow over the shadow, but they appear
Oh.
to be incapable of completely covering it as they burst off of it. You do push him toward the wall, but the shadow also stops him from colliding with it.
I'd also like to. You said I have like a smite thingy now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to smite it at the shadow if I can at the same moment. Because
You can do that. Roll 2d8.
The fire rune's not like a bonus action. Is this smite and bonus action? What is it?
No, smite is not a bonus action.
It's just
You
a
just
on
do
hit.
it. Uh-huh.
Okay. So what do I roll?
2d8.
And that's radiant.
Correct.
Cool.
You take 5 more damage when you hit the wall, as the force that it repelled was stronger and added another damage die.
Cool.
16.
So I took a total of 16.
Yes.
Okay.
Why can I not do this?
I don't know. I can't adjust mine.
No,
It's
I got
being
it.
Weird.
Yeah, it was being weird, but I got it.
I don't like this new fucking sheet. I
You
don't
can
like
change
new
back
things.
if you want.
I've tried. It doesn't work.
Yeah, if you hit the gear, hit this sheet, and hit Legacy 5e character sheet
Uh,
or tidy sheet.
I tried doing tidy sheet and it didn't do anything. Yeah.
Supposed to.
No, it just goes back to the same one.
Yeah, I even did it for him.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if.
I'll look at it later. It's supposed to.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I do all of those things.
Yeah, and you find yourself unable to break through the shadowy magical barrier. Zarin, make a perception check with advantage due to circumstance.
15.
As you're sort of watching Craig's attack, when the shadow sort of focuses and is swirling around the impact of his hit, you get this sort of like feeling and this look that the only time, then sort of this like flashback that the only time you saw like something that looked exactly like this was when you were sort of like looking into the rift that leads to the Shadowfell in your village.
Explain his part of it again.
So he's hitting this shadowy
Yeah.
thing with a hammer, and the energy is sort of like all circling around to where his hit is. And when that's happening, you see this sort of like dark spinny circle, and
Okay.
like sort of like where it focuses to deflect it. And it reminds you of like looking deep into that rift, like you seeing this like dark spinning like structure at the center of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Greg, are you okay?
And swallow is very hard.
Yes, I know. Come here.
It was even a little bit craggy.
Come here, Craig.
Craggy. He's kind of
Welcome,
like
Craig.
out of it. He's a little dazed.
Yeah, I know. You're always. That doesn't sound different than normal. Yeah, like I'm gonna like, sort of like, lift his eyes and like, do like a quick like wizard version of a.
Scanning him.
He
with
just got a little bonk on his head, and adventuring terms, he's fine. Yeah.
Hey.
He has what's known as a head tickle.
There's a fucking name for that. I know it. I have to do that shit. The H.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll do one of those and like see if like, and checking for like, if he's been touched.
Like by the shadow itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
You want medicine?
Sure.
4.
Yeah, you don't seem to notice anything.
Craig will.
You find a third nipple.
Hey, it's just pepperonis there.
Continue, please. What were you saying, John?
Craig's gonna slump a little bit to the ground. Take a deep breath. What's the name of his new patron? God.
So,
Ileana.
Ileana.
Or Memsilia.
Ileana?
Ileana.
Ileana. He's gonna go. Okay, Eliana. You wish me to do your bidding and help. I need your guidance. What do I do here? And he's just gonna sit there and think. Kind of meditate.
Serafina, Ophelia, what do you make of this?
Roll a religion check. You just keep seeing the white. You just keep seeing that white tree, man.
It's beautiful, but not helpful, Eliana. Thank you, though. You have helped me greatly. I suppose
think-
it is much to ask right now.
Serafina, Ophelia?
Yeah, Ophelia thinks that this is kind of a lost cause for now.
Serafina?
Serafina is thinking.
Are there any markings on the ground around where this wolf is or was?
I'm sorry. What? Could you say that again?
Are there any markings on the ground around where this wolf is or was?
I mean, there's some claw scratches, some fur,
Manufactured.
but nothing like a rune or anything like that.
The rabbit, the giant rabbit.
Uh-huh.
Can you describe it again?
Yeah. It is like, I'm trying to think, Saint Bernard sized, maybe
Sure.
a little bigger. It appears to have been thoroughly eaten by this wolf. If you'd like to roll another investigation on it, you can. Serafina has noted that there appears to have been the liquid from inside the keg on the rabbit's body.
Serafina.
But you are unable. Yeah, you don't notice anything different.
Yes, Craig?
Serafina, come over here for just a moment.
Hang on just 1 second and I'll be right there. Serafina's gonna like bring her hands and like to where they're like almost touching in front of her face,
Mhm.
and then like twist as she's pulling apart and cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and is gonna try and like just have it float over and try to like pet the wolf. Just try to see if like she can touch the wolf in a non-harming way to see if anything happens.
As you move the hand forward, it seems to be stopped by the shadow-like energy cocoon around the wolf's body.
I don't know what to do.
Serafina,
Yes, Craig.
I wanted to tell you thank you. I lied to Zarin. I told him I heard everything that you guys said. So really, I only heard what you said.
Oh,
I think that you and Liliana might have a potentially special bond as well.
gods really aren't my thing.
I think that's the point.
I don't know what to do with
Sometimes-
this information.
Sometimes you can befriend a god, but not work for a god.
I don't want to work for any higher being.
That's what I just said, is it not?
I already have a pact with someone. I don't know if... And while I don't mind having a pact with the person that I have a pact with, I've been bound to other people before and I didn't like it. And I don't know if I want to work for someone.
Is an
Again.
agreement being bound to someone?
It depends on the terms of agreement.
It does. Indeed. You must read between the lines, and I am trying to read between the lines for my own current agreement. But you... confusion. I sense it, even with something you already know. It's strange.
Confusion with what?
I don't know, I just sense much confusion within you.
Well, I spent most of my life in the Feywild. Everything's confusing there.
I
It's
sense
home, though.
confusion in someone who is searching for answers and things that aren't necessarily as confusing, perhaps more straightforward and to the point. Am I wrong?
I mean... Yeah, there's confusion. If there are higher beings that are supposed to look out for us, then why do bad things happen to good people?
Because bad entities are out there with more power than those people. The good entities need people like me, and even potentially people like you.
I don't know if I'm good.
Aye. And Serafina, that's fine. You be whatever you need to be. But that does not mean you cannot perhaps be a little gray and perhaps use some people for your advantage, whether they be gods or not. I, on the other hand, I think last night I devoted myself to something. But you are a wild card, and I would like to see where that goes.
Well,
Just
it's good
keep
to
things
know that
open.
I've got someone else believing in me.
I believe Ilyana could do more good for you than you think. But I do not believe Ilyana is your path.
Time will tell, and I'll probably have to finish my pact that I have first before I can look at any other potentially higher being.
Well, look to a potentially higher being's helper. I will be happy to help you.
I appreciate that, Craig.
Now don't tell Zaram we talked about this.
He might be able to hear us, you know.
I don't... Yeah, probably, but... That's only because his ears are so fucking large!
Hey,
Like-
nothing wrong with large ears.
I know, I find them kind of cute.
I'd rather have
You
large
talking-
ears than a small penis, Zaran, or Craig. God damn it. Ay, ay.
Finally, a payoff.
Are you talking about his ears or my ears?
Hey!
So, I had a thing to say.
Yeah.
Craig, are you normal sized again?
Oh, I am
Yeah.
all giant size. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
Yeah, it only
Okay.
lasts a minute. We didn't go
Uh,
into like straight combat, so I assume it's done.
Yeah. After that conversation, Ollie comes and is like, still gonna lay on you, but he leans against you.
Okay. Craig kind of sits down. So much to think about.
Zarin, I'm tapped. You got any ideas?
Ophelia, chime in.
Ophelia thinks this is a lost cause.
Well, then tell us.
I think she
It's
said
a
that
lost
earlier,
cause.
actually.
What?
She did.
I think she said that earlier, actually.
She'll say it again.
To be fair,
Yep.
that is
Shit.
not like an uncommon sentiment from her, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, this is-
Lost cause. Don't give a shit.
It is what it is.
Be
but no,
neutral.
I'll sort of draw everybody towards like the mouth of the cave. So this darkness that has ensorcelled this creature.
Ensorcelled.
It is it reminds me of something I saw long ago. Something I ran very, very far from, searching for an answer. I've
Know the
yet to find
feeling.
this answer. He
Also
sort of
know that feeling.
reaches down to like his tome. I think this. It might not have the answer, but it might be a means to an end to find it. And if this is of the same nature as what I am familiar with, it will devour this creature, turn it into a husk of what it used to be, and any semblance of what it once was or once could have been will be destroyed. It is sort of like a hollow version of itself after this. Now, what do we know? We know that these
It
two
can potentially be
creatures.
saved.
Huh?
We know that it can potentially be saved.
Yes, this is true.
I
There
know
is
that
perhaps-
it needs to be protected if we are going to leave it here.
Well, we will get to this. There is nothing we can do to protect it besides, like, what else can we do for protecting? I think we have more time than it might seem. I know this looks dire, but this is a process that I do not think will be finished before the sun comes up. I think this takes time, and I think that this creature is fighting and is strong. And this corruption and this darkness may take little time to take hold. If it was this fast, it would have already happened.
But
But-
what if more of those wolves come? There is no telling what will happen if we leave.
There is
We
no
need to
telling what will happen if we
attempt.
stay, Craig. If we stay, it doesn't get fixed. It is
We
not
have to
option.
attempt to protect it in some fashion.
How
before
do
we
you
leave.
protect it,
Craig.
Craig, if we don't have the things we need to fix it? What?
Craig,
You want to leave one?
I-
You want to stay here while we go and search for everything else when we need you to get the very thing that we need to help this creature?
Craig will not do anything because the DM is away.
No, I can hear you.
No. Craig will begin tracing out some runes at the mouth of the cave. Just some old family runes, nothing specific, and then he's gonna mix in the rune of Ilyana, like that whole symbol.
Okay.
And he's gonna attempt. He thinks he's got something. He's like, I'm looking for that reason.
Craig, look here. And he's gonna point to his like armor that you can see is like sort of covered in these archaic, like almost old wives' tale-y runes.
Have you some suggestions on runes, eh?
No, this is what little of my family existed. This is what they used to try and protect against this sort of thing.
Aye,
In the end,
indeed.
the darkness still took everyone.
And you see
It
that
is a comfort to those who are not there, not a protection to the ones that are. It makes you feel better than fine, but do not take this pretense as this will actually protect this creature. I understand that,
simply a peace of mind to me at this point.
that this is exactly what I just said.
I would love to add that rune of your families, if I may.
Of course, like I said, it is for comfort of us, for comfort of everyone. I gave to Serafina a few days ago. The same
think-
sigil.
Symbols of comfort can have power. It's like those simple memories of us growing up, like my mother's delicious blueberry porridge. It was my favorite. It's the sort of thing that fills you with hope and drive. A happy morning with Mama's porridge. It was wonderful. And these runes are symbols of those things that we protect. And this needs to be protected. And whether it works or not is besides the point. It is the sentiment. It gives me some level of closure before leaving something that I feel is indeed hopeless.
Well, this is... There is not... You do not lose hope until you stop. If you keep moving, there is still hope. I think this creature has more time than it appears. And if this creature has more time, then we have more time. Yes?
Yes. But,
Good.
While
hey, I've finished. And I
When-
appreciate your patience.
once Craig finishes drawing his runes, Seraphina's gonna take she's got a leather cord around her neck that has 2 rings that are interlocked. And she's gonna hold them and just take a stick or just take her finger and just draw 2 circles on the ground that are interlocked next to everything that Craig drew. Not gonna say anything, just gonna do that.
Craig just kind of nods as he watches her do it. Not to her, not trying to get her to notice, just kind of to himself. And then he looks at Saturn. All right, Saturn, let us go.
Well, where do we go, Craig?
We go for what we need.
And what do we need? This is that question I am asking.
I thought we knew. Didn't we know?
Yes, we know, but I need you to know because you are the one that needs to know where to go.
We
Because
need
this
the
is-
ingredients.
Yes, we need the ingredients, but you
We need more mushrooms
think-
if we find them. I know that.
I think we should. We've got. Real question, or quick question before I say this to make sure. On the map, Rufio,
Yeah.
there are 2 of those mushrooms marked. That's where
Yeah.
the botanist told us that she found some, right?
Correct.
Were there more there, or were they
That
gone?
would be, yeah, she thinks there would be more to be found there.
Okay. We need the ingredients. And I honestly would feel better if it was possible to get more than one of the ingredients that we can. So if we fuck this up, like we've kind of done a couple of times now, we get another chance. I think we need to go back to the logger camp. We need to make sure they're okay. And on the
They're
way back-
probably fine. For all
on
the
the way-
strapping folks.
They are almost certainly not fine, but we have to pick what is important. And
I don't think going to the lager camp is exactly important in this moment. I fear for their
am-
lives, but I also
On the way back to
there
camp,
are-
there's potentially more mushrooms.
I do love mushrooms. Let's go.
What I worry is that the thing that we're missing is not the mushrooms we are missing, but I think this is easy. The cutting from this tree. This is what I worry for.
Is that where the
We
X
saw that in
is?
some visions, right?
The X on the map. Is that
Is the
where the
scout
tree
mural.
is?
Yeah.
What's the X?
It's on
Scout
legend.
cave.
Oh,
Scout cave.
sorry, I couldn't see it in that screen.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we tried to
Or
draw
in the
arrows.
screen. I see that now. Sorry.
If we go that direction, we'll have to be in the Crash Cat territory, and in the Death Dodge territory, and the
Yeah, well, we are in
territory.
Grimhal territory now, so what is difference?
Well, if we
But-
move further, then we'll be in double territories.
Okay, but no, think. What have we
Is
heard
that
for
giant
where?
blue poop, or is that a giant double dildo?
Okay,
What-
so stop. Okay. Now, have we heard anyone but this man at logging camp talk about where the grove of white trees is?
No, I suppose we should go ask him. Let us go.
No, fucking think about anything else we have seen or heard. About any clues have we heard?
Did we read any of that shit in the fucking...
Yes.
I remember, but I don't remember. I'm taking Keen Mind next. Just letting you know, Rufio.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can just tell me all the fucking answers.
I don't tell you answers in the first place that you need later for you to not remember them. I don't remember if I've told you this though, if I'm being honest. I know that Ricky is right that the guy at the
remember
camp said that
mentioning
there
a
is a
larger
special
tree.
grove, but he didn't tell you where it was.
No.
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
didn't.
saying. If we saw anything from elsewhere, any
We
other.
saw them in a vision, but we didn't see any, or not in a vision, but when we were looking at the murals, but we didn't see any defining characteristics on where it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a giant fucking forest. Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's
So
by
we
the.
need to go back to camp.
It's over by the green trees.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine we need to go back to camp anyway to probably get some rations. Like, do we have enough of that right now?
Yeah, we have a cleric. There's create food water. Also, Rachel, you should be able to, you can prepare, I think, like 8 spells. So, if you haven't done that. You have a
Figure it
bunch
out.
listed, but you can prepare more because we leveled up. And it's
Thank you.
probably like 8. I'll look it up real quick just to tell you. Yeah, it's wisdom mod plus cleric level, so 4 plus 4, I believe, is your wisdom modifier, so 8.
Bless, thank you.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. And you can prepare on your character sheet by pressing on your spell list the sun icon. And that does not include cantrips. So 8 leveled spells. But I say that because
So are you
like,
guys gonna sleep inside the wolf's cave, or
Sleep
Hell
outside
no.
of it.
it is nighttime?
I would like to. I want to dispose of the keg of blood somehow.
Yeah, I'd like to clean up the body of that
Yeah, like
rabbit.
basically, I want to
Sure.
sanitize all of that shit.
Yeah,
we don't have to like do super deep
drag
unless
it out and burn
you
it.
want to, Rufio. But
Yeah. Roll an investigation or a nature check as you're dragging the body out, Craig.
Wow, both of those are shit. Hey!
Hey!
As you're going to grab this rabbit and drag it out, you go to grab it by the feet. And as you do, you realize that one of its legs is broken. And when you look at it closer, you can tell that it wasn't a wolf bite that broke this rabbit's leg. It had to have been like there would be more breaks and like more like indentations from all the teeth. It was like
Right.
one sort of
Operations and stuff.
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
A blunt move or like a blunt.
Or
no, this
Like-
is 1,000%.
it was in a
fucking,
trap.
It was a trap. Somebody trapped this, fucking
It got
poison,
caught in a trap. Yeah.
poisoned it,
Yeah.
and left it for the wolf to fucking eat.
Yeah.
Was this in question?
No.
I thought we all
why-
died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought that was obvious.
yeah.
But yes, Craig notices. Hey, Zanin, look, I figured it out.
Good.
They
I wouldn't eat
trapped-
that rabbit though.
They trapped the rabbit, and then
Yeah.
they brought it in here and they poisoned it.
Oh, they did. Oh my
They
goodness.
did.
How
Zanin,
does this
oh my
happen?
god, it makes so much sense now.
Yeah. How did we not see this before? But where did the keg come from, Craig? You must tell.
I don't
In
look
Craig's
at me,
family,
just
kegs
'cause
are
I'm in a
considered
keg.
naturally occurring.
Yeah, they are.
What is this weird growth that come out from the middle of the cave that is round and has metal bending?
That's
This is
how you
weird
know a
bush.
baby is coming.
like,
It's not a
Pops out
stork.
the top of it.
A
Oh my
stork doesn't
God.
deliver a baby in Craig's family. It's a keg.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Ricky, you have to take Cher to the fucking Cabbage Patch Kid. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Cabbage
No.
Patch Kid store? Oh my god. You've never
No.
been.
No.
It's an awful, awful place where they have like it's like a Cabbage Patch Kid birthing facility.
Oh, I think you've told me about this before.
That
It's
sounds
very-
terrifying.
It's very Build-A-Bear, but like 10 times more.
But because they're
Christian
disgusting in
Puritan.
Cabbage Patch. Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
we'll take care of that stuff
Yeah.
and then
Cool,
figure out from there. But I think that's probably about it. I think
Yeah, it's
we're
like
powering
10.
Down.
It's-
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Guys, I'm a bottle of wine in. We should tie it up.
Yeah,
you should
no, we're
not
good.
drink a bottle of wine.
I've
All
not,
right,
Like a
yeah.
whole bottle yet.
So y'all find somewhere to sleep?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say
And
just
you
like
power down for
in
the
the
night.
trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig does not take a watch again.
Seraphina will take first again.
He's not feeling well.
He drank a whole bottle of goddamn wine.
Celia will
He
take it.
just came back from dying.
I just came back from dying.
Where'd you get a bottle of wine from?
Me? The
From-
Yeah.
liquor store?
Fucking Walmart.
Oh, in real life, I see. Yeah.
Oh wow, I really have almost killed this. Because that's like the
Oh.
big cork bottom portion. The big like
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
It has a name.
The reverse nipple.
Butthole.
No. It's
Bunny-
it's
the
a
bunny
name.
hole.
Do you know why it's there?
Yes.
Do
No.
you? Do you not?
I don't.
The punt.
It's
It has-
it's punt. That's what it is. And it's so when you're pouring it for a table,
exactly what I
you
was
can
about
like
to say.
stick your fucking thumb in that bitch and like hold it like that, and it's like a grip so that you can like fancily pour it, and you're not like holding the whole thing, and instead you're holding like just a little bit. And that way you're not
Thumb that
warming up
bitch
the
in the
wine
ass.
with your hot ass hands.
You thumb that bitch in the ass and you show her a good time.
No, that's what it is. That's what it's for. Cause yeah, you can like literally hold the entire bottle of wine with like your thumb and like a little grip on it.
Good session, guys.
Good session, guys.
Thanks